All right, it says we're live. Let me make sure my phone is on silent. It's good to have you with us today. I will start off with this. I'll just kind of update you on the channel. Uh-oh, it's going to be a mosquito killing. I got him. I want to update you on the channel and kind of talk about what's going to be going on in the next, I don't know, the next month. And I'll update you on that. So if you tune in at any point in time, uh, what I ultimately want to do for the month of October is I want to do a video a day for 31 days. So from now to Halloween, I want to put one video up each day. Some will be long videos where I'm doing something that may take a little time. Others will be short videos, maybe 30 seconds, just some little clip that I caught during the month. And so the reason for doing this is um, I wanted to try to increase my YouTube revenue. As many of you know, if you follow the channel, I was a pastor of Lee Creek Baptist Church for 14 years, and I'm still a member of the church there. Love the church, but the Lord has called me into a different kind of ministry where I go around helping small, struggling churches, and basically, I went from steady income to a very kind of unstable income. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. And but I mean, I'm okay. I'm not like begging for money or hurting. And before I do that, I'd go get a job. And so this is kind of like my part-time job. All along, Preacher's Day Off was just something to keep me busy on my off days. And so what happened was I used to work a part-time job. I used to clean swimming pools. I used to work in a taxidermy studio. And when I quit all that, I just sat around, did nothing. And so, anyways, I knew that I needed something to get me up and at 'em and keep me active. And so I started a YouTube channel. I thought I'll just video whatever I'm doing on my days off. And so that's how Preacher's Day Off came about. And then someone encouraged me to monetize the channel. And I was like, oh, I'm not doing it for money. And they were like, yeah, but it would be ammo money. It'd just be bonus money. And so I did that. A few years ago, I monetized the channel. And I'll be honest with you, I seldom make over 200 bucks a month. Most of the time, it's around 120 to 150. And I was so busy pastoring the church and doing the other ministry that I think in July, I only did like 3 videos. And so what happened was I just kind of let the channel go. But now that I don't have steady income, I'm like, you know what? It'd be nice to have 150, $200 a month. So I want to emphasize and try to grow my channel. And I've never been the guy that's like, click at the bottom, subscribe, like, share. I've never tell people to do that. If you want to do that, you'll do that. Yeah, I don't have to tell you that. So, but I've always heard that you would grow your channel if you produced more videos. And so, for the month of September, I made a video every other day. And my channel, I went up a little bit. I made a little bit more than normal. And so, anyways, I said, you know what? In October, I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to do a video every day for the month of October. And I've been kind of getting some extra videos uh, logged in, scheduled to go, to go up throughout the month. So, the purpose of that is just to try to draw more traffic to my channel, see if I can grow the channel and make a little extra money because it looks like I'm probably going to be needing it. So the purpose of this video is to kind of tell you if you're seeing too much of me already, you may want to tune me out because you're going to see a video a day in October. And the second purpose of that is to ask you guys what videos you would like to see. So if you're watching live and you're in the side chat, if there's a particular video or something you want to see me do, I mean within reason, I'm not gonna do something stupid or something that would potentially harm me or get me in trouble. So, but if there's a particular thing you'd like me to talk about or something to do, Look, can you see Champ? He's enjoying the wet grass. That's what he does. He's a German shedder. He's trying to shed hair. We just had our first rain in, golly, what seems like 2 months. We've been in a real drought. Everything here's been dead, and we got a rain last night, and what little bit that was still alive, I mean, like turned green overnight. But this is basically my front yard. You're just looking down my driveway from the front porch. I've got y'all sitting on a bag of deer corn, and I'm here in a chair drinking coffee, letting Champ roll around in the grass. So I'll tell you what I have already queued up. I have 2 barbecue review videos. One of those barbecue review videos is probably a top 5 barbecue that I've had in my life. I mean, it is a sure enough, man, if you're anywhere near this place, you ought to eat here once. And so I would encourage you to check that out. The other barbecue video is probably one of the lowest rated videos, barbecue reviews I've ever done. And so I've got one of my best and one of my worst as far as what I think of them queued up. I also have some teachable moments. I've decided to do a series what I call teachable moments, where I just talk about some practical things in life where we may talk about, something that I experienced. I did one of these a while back when I talked about why do bad things happen, and I plan to do more of those. So if you want to see those, I've got a couple of those scheduled, and then I've just got some various happenings that have gone on. I've got some sriracha that I need to make that I've fermented in a what is that, a Food Saver vacuum seal bag. So I'll be doing some videos like that. I'll be doing some cooking kitchen videos. I'm also traveling a lot in the month of October. So you'll probably see me outside of my home territory. Matter of fact, if any of you live outside of here and you would like to hear me preach sometime, I'll be preaching for the next 4 Sundays away from home. So I'll be in Smithville, Oklahoma this coming Sunday. I think it's the 3rd. I'll be in Buffalo Valley, Oklahoma on the 10th. I will be in Bowlegs, Oklahoma on the 17th. Then what would that be? The 24th? Yeah. The 24th, I'll be in Marion, Kentucky. So if you live anywhere near Smithville, Oklahoma, Bowlegs, Oklahoma, Buffalo Valley, Oklahoma, or Marion, Kentucky, and I mean, I won't have time to sit and visit with you much. I'll be ministering in these churches, but you could come and say hello if you're in the area. I'd love to see you and meet some of you, and you could hear me preach the gospel somewhere. So if you're near any of those areas, that'd be something you're interested in, just leave a comment and I'll get you the details. So anyways, if you've got any video requests for the next month, 31 days, 31 videos, leave them in the comments, and I'll go through there, and maybe something I haven't thought about or something that would be a good idea, I'll try to include it if I can. Try to think if there was anything else I needed to tell you guys before we sign off. I'm not going to stay on here long, but like I said, if you're seeing too much of me, you're not going to like October. But I've had several people say, hey, we wish you'd do more videos. So I'm going to try to do one a day for 31 days. So let's run down this side chat here, and let's see if we got any recommendations. CW Longshot, good morning to you, sir. Walter Bunning, good morning. Airgun 1776, good morning to you. Michelle's Tasty Dishes, good morning to you. Andy Gone Fishing, Barbecue Reviews, yes, sir. Hobo Hobbies, good day to you as well. Walter, let's see here. We'll go down through here. Michael Hurtneck, I'm a long ways from the computer. It's getting hard to read. Good morning to you, Georgia boy. Good morning to you. It was good to talk to you the other day. Yes, Andy, you have tried the sriracha and it is good, but it's a very limited amount. it's not making nearly what I thought it would make. So I don't have as much as I thought I would have. So it's going to be in short supply. I'm also doing a wedding in Northwest Arkansas for Ozark Spirit and his soon to be wife, who goes by Twisted Twine. I'll be doing their rehearsal tonight and their wedding tomorrow, preaching in 4 different cities out of state. So I got a busy October, and I'm going to turn out 31 videos, so it's going to be good. I'm excited about it. Let's see here. Hey, Mario Mosen, good to see you. PCMF Max, good to see you from Australia. Man, you guys are really getting it over there. I feel for y'all. Uh-oh, started my lawn chair moving there. What do the chickens eat in preparation for winter farming? Mario, I plan to do a couple of chicken videos this month. I tried to film one yesterday. I was sitting there drinking coffee in the morning, and we've got 2 roosters out there. Our old rooster, Coco, who's a great rooster, and we kept a new rooster because, as you well know, I had to get rid of our mean rooster this year because, well, I just don't like a rooster I can't turn my back on. So my wife said, we need to get another young rooster in case something happens to Coco. We've got us a spare. So we got this rooster she calls Edward. And Edward is a teenager, and he's basically chasing every hen around, but the hens all belong to Coco, the old rooster. So Edward gets his butt kicked a lot by Coco. And so he has become the master of hide and seek. And I was drinking coffee yesterday morning, and there's a couple of concrete blocks and a little board across there for a perch. This is out in their run where they can move around. And what Edward will do is he'll try to catch a hen when Coco ain't looking, and then the hen will cluck, and Coco will charge over there, and they'll go round and round and round and round these 2 concrete blocks. And then Edward will get behind a concrete block, and he'll like peek around and kind of keep an eye on Coco. He's like the master of hide and seek. So I watched this for like 10 minutes, and it was hilarious. And I went and got my camera and turned it on, and they saw me, and they quit chasing each other. So that was the end of that. But there will be chicken videos this month. I can assure you of that. Put a pulled pork, put a pork butt on the smoker. That's a great idea. Let me see. There it is right there. Can you see it? Can you see that smokestack off of Kenworth? That's the smoker ready to go. That's a good idea. I think we ought to fire that up. We ought to not do a pork butt. We ought to do like 10 pork butts and sell them and see if we can't make us a little money on that smoker out there. That's a good idea. Fishing on the road vids while you're traveling for preaching, lots of licenses, I guess. I have a lifetime non-resident Oklahoma fishing license. So yeah, technically 3 of the 4 Sundays I could be fishing somewhere in Oklahoma. That's pretty good idea, Georgia boy. I think that. Old school, good to have you with us. Always enjoy watching your videos, seeing what you're carving or making or gardening. I really enjoy your channel. Do you have any, let's see here, persimmons on your land? I do, but the possums usually get them before I do. We could do the seeds. That's a good idea, Andy. We could do the seeds of a persimmon. Can we get a video on the roosters going Mortal Kombat on each other? That's basically, well, it would be like the grand champion of Mortal Kombat fighting the lowest guy on the league, because Coco is he's a boss rooster and Edward is just a punk. And so yeah, we'll get, I'll put a GoPro out there and just let it go or something. But eventually I want to show you the chicken world champion, of hide and seek, which is Edward, after he tries to steal one of Coco's hens. And then I'm telling you, it's hilarious. He will peek around this way, and if Coco ain't there, he'll walk out and kind of strut like he's something. And then Coco will raise up from eating, and he'll run and hide behind the blocks again. I mean, it's crazy. But yeah, it's pretty funny. I'll try to get that on video sometime this month. And if I kill a deer, because that's the thing, October is muzzleloader season, and I usually do muzzleloader hunt. I don't bow hunt much, but I do muzzleloader hunt. And if I kill a deer, I would like to put the carcass of the deer in the cage with the chickens and show you what chickens do to deer ribs and the bones and how they pick them clean. It's crazy, man. I mean, they eat everything but the bones. So, anyways, that's just something that I've that's just something that I've got in the pipe. So good ideas, guys. I'm not going to stay on here long. How long we been going? About 15 minutes. Okay. If you've got any videos, I'll give you requests or ideas. I'll give you a couple minutes to put them on there. If you got anything you want to say, smart remark, now's your chance. We'll wrap it up in the next few minutes. JB Freeman, good to see you, man. I was thinking about you the other day. I was telling someone about my trip out to South Carolina, and I was thinking about us eating Mexican, and man, that was a good time. That was a good time. I'm glad we got to meet up on that trip. Good morning, Austin. You caught the tail end. I'm doing 31 videos for the 31 days of October. So if anybody has any video ideas, I'm probably going to need some. Right now, I've got about 7 done, I think, scheduled up. So I still need 21 videos. I've got some ideas. Y'all give me some others, and maybe between your ideas and my ideas, we can come up with a full month of videos. And like I said, the whole purpose is to see if it really makes any impact on my channel. And at the end of the month, I want to tell you guys how much it increased my money. Did I go from like $150 to $300 a month, or did I go from like $150 a month to $160 a month? So I'll let you know. I'll give you all those stats if you're curious. A lot of people want to know how much money do you make on YouTube. And I mean, for me, I don't make nothing, but I know some guys are making really good livings. That's never my intention. I don't want to be a YouTube creator for a living. I want to be a preacher. And if I can supplement the money that I need to live on a little bit through YouTube, then that's good for me. Eating a biscuit on work break on the farm. Well, don't overdo it today. We got a good rain last night. It's first rain we've had in a long time. Continue to be yourself. Thank you, Mario. That is my desire. I want what you guys see on YouTube to be who I really am. I don't want you to have some kind of weird idea that I'm something or try to be something that I'm not. So really enjoy your videos in the kitchen, making stuff, and the rest of us non-talented chefs might be able to handle. All right, Walter, I'll be sure and include some cooking videos. Hey, Mr. Harold, we will miss your church this Sunday. Oh, Miss Shearhart, I know. I will. Well, I'll see you guys a few times between now and then, but I appreciate you. Appreciate you tuning in, and appreciate your dad filling in for me while I'm away until we find the next pastor to be our pastor at Lee Creek. So it was certainly good to see you kids again. Like last time I saw y'all were toddlers running around the house. So really good to see you girls all growed up with your brothers and your mom and dad. I've really enjoyed being around them. Let's see here. While and okay, maybe you can show someone cooking a side of barbecue beef. Well, I'm actually having a church potluck. That probably would be the best meal that I have. I know in Smithville this coming Sunday, they're having a church potluck, and nobody cooks like a Baptist grandma, so it'll be awesome. Andy, I enjoyed stopping by your church. It was good to meet you in person. Good to hear you teach the word that night and meet some of your people, have a meal. That was a real blessing to me too. I'm actually getting hooked up in Ozark, working with the church down there on Wednesday nights until I complete my Sunday obligations in these other churches. So you probably won't see me for a while. I'm going to be pretty busy. Thank you, CW. I appreciate it. Mario, I don't speak Spanish, so that sounds like goodbye or hello, and same to you. I barely speak English, so people that can speak 2 languages, I'm in awe of them. You could do a video on how you put your garden to bed for the winter. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. So, yeah, it's a good idea. Do more reloading videos. Man, reloading videos are so boring to me. It's just for me to do them. Not that I don't watch y'all's. It's just I feel like a dummy. I feel like the kid that could barely read trying to lead everybody else in a story time. I mean, it ain't for me. Uh, it means the old herald. What means the old herald? I guess I missed a comment in there somewhere, John. Anyways, we're rocking on 20 minutes here, so I'm going to wrap it up. LVO, the video, okay. So we have someone speaking in tongues, and we have a interpreter of tongues. That's awesome. Mario throws out a Spanish word, and everybody starts talking about it. Huh. I bet it was funny to hear me read it. All right, I got to get out of here. Little driving tour of Van Buren, that would be cool. I could do that. I could do that, especially our courthouse. You know, we have the oldest courthouse, uh, oldest still functioning courthouse west of the Mississippi, and it's very pretty, especially in the fall and at Christmas. And I'll go by there and see what it looks like. Maybe give you a slow tour of downtown Van Buren because it is beautiful. Coyote hunting with the basketball ref. Uh, it's too close to deer season, man. I don't want to run all these does and spikes off. You know, that's all I get on camera, small bucks and does. I don't ever get big ones, and so I don't want to run them off. But I can assure you, roll around December, we could do that. What you need to do is get a boat so we can go back to fishing. That's what needs to happen, ref. Um, old guy. At least you have an interpreter. Yeah, keeping it biblical. Yeah. Stay safe, safe travels. Thank you, Andy. Um, to go be a pastor. Just sent all of my stuff for one of the colleges I'm wanting to go to be a pastor. All right, Thomas. Is it Herndon? I'm a long ways from the computer. Thomas, I would if you're needing to get college work done, I don't know which one to recommend, but if you want to work on seminaries, there's a great seminary here in Arkansas called Grace Bible Theological Seminary. The president, the director, they're friends of mine. I know them well, and they do offer online learning. So wherever you are in the country or the world, you could tune in and take your classes online, or you could move to Central Arkansas and attend them in person. But that would be something. Look up Grace Bible Theological Seminary in Conway, Arkansas, and it's ran by a church there, and they're accountable to the church. And so I think it's a very biblical way to learn, and that's what I would recommend if you need seminary. When it comes to colleges, I don't know one from the other. So I didn't go to college. I barely got out of high school. I think they were glad to see me go. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, I'll be posting a new video each day, and at the end of the month, I'll share with you, hopefully, if I'm able to complete all 31 videos, I'll share with you if it made any impact on my channel or not. And thanks for all the input and the advice, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new video.